Hey guys, today I'm going to be making my cousin's Vato Bars. So what you're going to need is 2.5 cups of oatmeal. Pour it in there. So the next thing you're going to need is flaxseed, 3/4 of flaxseed, and you can also use almond
Chia seeds.
Chia seeds, sorry. So we're going to dump that in. Go. So the next thing you're going to need is 3/4 of dry fruit. What I like using is strawberry raisins. I'm going to pour that in there. So the next thing you're going to need is any kind of nuts. I'm using walnuts today, and you're going to need 3/4 of it. But the nuts that you have to use, you have to crush them, or if they come crushed, you can just pour it in there. So I'm going to put my walnuts that are crushed in the bowl.
Go.
So the next thing you're going to do is I'm going to mix all of my dry ingredients. And when all your dry ingredients are done, we're going to go ahead over to the wet ingredients. So let's mix it. Also make sure to get the bottom so that way you get all of the dry ingredients. So the next thing you're going to do is get some peanut butter. Make sure it's natural peanut butter and it has no sugar. But if you do not like peanut butter, you can also use nut butter, especially almond butter. So we are going to pour that into the pan.
How much is this?
1 cup of peanut butter. 1 cup of peanut butter. Make sure you do get the sides of it. So when you have, whatever you're using to put your peanut butter in your pan, you want to make sure you have a plastic spatula, and you're going to just want to wipe off the peanut butter and put it in the pan. That way, just like, whoop. And whatever you hold to keep your peanut butter in, you're just going to want to go ahead and get your plastic spatula and wipe all the peanut butter that's in it and put it back in the pan. There we go. What you need is honey. I'm using 3/4 cup of honey, but if you want it a little bit more sweeter, you can use 1 cup of honey. So you're going to need your plastic spatula because honey is very sticky. So you're just going to want to pour it into the pan with your peanut butter. Make sure you get all of the honey. Alright. So what we're going to need is 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, or you can just use cinnamon. Just going to pour it in there. Now we're going to get our vanilla extract, and we are going to come over here and get 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. There we go. Now we're going to head over carefully and pour it in the pan. There you go. So when you have all your wet ingredients in the pan, you'll want to turn on your stove to low. Just turn it on to low. So there we go. And what we're going to do is we're going to just let the wet ingredients heat up. And when it's heating up, you're going to probably see it mix all together. And then just leave it there for a little. So this is how it looks in the beginning, and it does hurt, but as soon as it warms up, it will start to not get hard anymore, and it won't hurt anymore. So just make sure to keep an eye on it, because you do not like just start to break it up because you do not want it to burn. Because if it burns, then it will not give a good sweet taste. Just keep on mixing it. Mix it about like 3 minutes. Now you're wanting to turn it off. There you go. So the next thing you're going to do is you are going to take over your wet ingredients to your dry ingredients. And then as soon as you're done with the wet ingredients and the dry ingredients, you're going to want to go ahead and mix it. Your wet ingredients and mix it inside your dry ingredients. And if it's too wet, you have to add oatmeal in it. But you just want it to be just right. So you don't want it to be too wet. It might be hard mixing it because of like the peanut butter and honey together. Keep on doing it. There might be some chunks in there, so just make sure to like just separate the chunks, like smash it. So what you're gonna do now is when you have mixed all your wet and dry ingredients, you're gonna want to get like a container. And make sure, like when you put all of your wet and dry ingredients into the pot or container, you're going to want to make sure it's even everywhere. And then just smash it so that way it's even everywhere. Alright, so now we're going to put it into the corners. Make sure you smash it. And when you put it into the refrigerator, because it has flaxseed, make sure that you leave it in there for a day. So another addition to this recipe is you can also use whey protein. So like if you're exercising or if you're like an exercise person and you want to take like something for a snack, you can also use this because the whey protein will help you. It will make you like build muscles. So the other thing you're going to want to do is get some wax paper and just go ahead and push it in. 5 hours. Or if you want to make it soft, you can let it stay in there for at least a day. So you're going to want to put it in the refrigerator. The other thing that you're going to do is when your Vato Bars are out of the refrigerator, you're going to want to cut it into any piece that you want. And I cut them into a rectangle. So as soon as you're done cutting them into any shape that you want, you're going to want to put them in like a Ziploc bag. And make sure to not leave them out for more than 2 days because these have flaxseed in them. But you're just going to want to put it in the refrigerator.
They look good. Delicious.
So I hope you guys liked that video and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.